How's it going, everybody? I'm making this video to ask a question. This is a 2003 Jeep TJ that I picked up about a month ago. I bought it off of Coparts, and when I bought it, it had a little bit of frame damage. I went down there and looked at it, and we got the frame cut. Gonna try to bend that frame back, and if can't do that, just gonna get another frame for it. But I bought it as a run and drive, which means, you know, when you pick it up, it should at least start. But we got it back to the house here, and I got the fenders off of it so we could start straightening everything out, and put the key in it. I had to charge the battery up because, you know, figured it was low, and it just cycles where you can turn the key and it'll crank and crank and crank with no fire. So I was like, okay, you know, simple things. So I ended up replacing this sensor right here. I know it's dark out, but right there, I believe that's the camshaft sensor. Replaced that. It still didn't fire up. There's another sensor on the back of the motor. I believe it's the crankshaft sensor. It's easier to look at it underneath the Jeep. Replaced that. It still didn't fire up. I even replaced this cool rail right here, or cool pack, whatever you want to call it, and I'm still getting no fire. It's getting fuel. I can spray starter fluid in the intake. Sorry, that's got the hood off. But spray starter fluid in, and it just won't fire up. It's not hitting. There's no spark at all. I called Jeep, and they're like, "Oh, you possibly got a bad computer." So I purchased a brand new computer through Flagship or whoever online. It came in today. I put it in. I was excited. I was like, okay, this thing's gonna start up. Got in there, turned the key, and nothing. It just cranks and cranks. It wouldn't even offer to hit. And I'm just asking, you know, maybe somebody out there knows a little bit more about Jeeps than I do, and they could point me in the right direction. The ABS and everything in this, everything's working. All the fuses are perfect. The fuses in the cab or inside the Jeep, they're perfect. But I'm gonna get inside and crank it, and I'll show y'all. And I got a little bit of starting fluid right here. Just to show y'all that, you know, it ain't, okay, for a diesel it'd probably be too much. And you can even cycle through the computer, through the dash here, by holding down, turning the key and holding down the switch, and it still doesn't do anything. I got the parking brake on. It is a manual transmission, and I have it in neutral, clutch in. See, nothing, no hitting or anything. Thing that's different, I took the battery off, but one thing that's different with the new computer, now when I cycle it, there's a little light up here that shows a little key with a little circle around it, and I guess that's for the skim for the chip key that it has. And used to, when I would crank on it, it wouldn't, you know, the key would go away. But now, when I turn it and crank on it, it doesn't want to do anything besides stay on. So I'm not sure if that's a problem now too. But before I bought the other computer, that wasn't a problem. So, but if you do have any insight on what could be causing a no spark on an 03 Jeep Wrangler with the 4.0 straight 6, please give me, you know, please leave a comment on what you think it could be. But again, I replaced the camshaft, the crankshaft, the cool pack or rail, and I even replaced the computer. And all the fuses are working, relays are working, fuel pump is working. So if y'all have any insight, please just, you know, message me or leave a comment. I appreciate it. Thank y'all.